What's up, everyone? I was kind of bad about recording what I kind of did to the truck, so welcome back. This is my 1950 Ford F1. It's basically done, just a couple things left, stuff that was left on back order. So this one is just to record kind of what I did with my electrical system. The truck is now a 12-volt system. I used the wiring kit from QuickWire. They're almost all the same, but this one was a 21 circuit from QuickWire with a kill switch and all the appropriate relays and everything I'd need. Like I said, it's full 12 volt. I got rid of anything that was 6 volt. Only one piece remains. So 12 volt system, 12 volt gauges for mid 50, a retro blinker. We've got 12 volt windshield wipers. As you can see, I converted to the dual wiper system on one motor. 12 volt headlights. I got rid of the push button and I did a regular key ignition. Seemed to simplify things for me. We'll take a ride to the back. These are some retro 30s Ford taillights, LEDs. All the LEDs around the truck have a resistor setup. I found that the flashers needed it, but at the same time I'm kind of going through flashers, so I ordered some Ron Francis zero load. So hopefully that solves everything I got to deal with. These are upgraded to H4 bulbs, LED blinkers in the headlight, and parking lights are 12 volts as well. "12-volt starter solenoid. That's a Speedway GPS sensor. That's going to be coming out. I'm going back to electronic signal from the transmission. Flamethrower coil with the flamethrower electronic ignition. I got these at my local hot rod shop. Just so everybody knows, auto meter gauges come with the appropriate sending unit. That was kind of forgotten to be explained to me when I bought everything, so I bought extra. I did take those back. This is the auto meter temperature sender, fuel pressure. The fuel gauge did come with the level sender as well. Just know that any senders you're going to need come with that auto meter kit. I got rid of the generator. I have an alternator now. The kit came with a 60 amp alternator. Kind of figured out that that was going to be a little underpowered for me because of the stereo and possibility for airbags and what have you in the future. So this is the 120 amp. I had the 60 amp rebuilt. It's 120 amps now, one wire setup. So that's a lot easier for me. It's still the original 3/4 pulley system. I did have to have that machine for me because it's such an outdated fan belt that the alternator actually didn't come. I ordered it with the wrong pulley. When I replaced it with what was thought to be the appropriate 3/4 pulley, it was not, and I had to have this one made. Once again, I went 12 volt because it was just easier for me, less of a hassle. I got rid of all the 6 volt. With that wiring harness, it solves everything for you, so you don't have to put back all that extra connections and what have you. The only thing that's 6 volt is that starter. I did have it rebuilt. It's still 6 volt, so it's getting that 12 volts. You don't have to keep hitting it as hard. It starts up almost on the first or second try. I did have to get a 12 volt horn. For some reason, my horns, when I went to go put them back, didn't work. But they did work before I took them out, so that was kind of weird. So once again, it's the original 226 motor, full 12 volt system. A lot of the kits come with stuff it says you need, but if you do go with the pre-made harness, it's going to have everything. So there's stuff you don't need to buy. Like I said, I have a new harness. You didn't need all the relays and what have you. The harness goes in, There's a solenoid, comes in, coil, electronic ignition, alternator. It's basically all you need. Resistors for the LEDs, and that's just because I went LED. If you go incandescent bulbs, you don't need the resistors. So kind of look into it, see what works for you. Like I said, I bought to be prepared for the future. It was really simple to do. Everything is labeled. I did use some wiring protectors from Amazon. It's a cloth setup for, if you Google it, it's cloth wiring. It's super cheap on Amazon. Stuff they use on Beamers and Mercedes. It gave it a cleaner look than if I did plastic. I also use some of the cloth tape. Like I said, it was a little bit cleaner for me to do. I didn't have all that nasty plastic going around. So thanks for stopping and taking a look. Once again, this is what worked for me. 12 volt. Got rid of all the extra reducers and solenoids and stuff. One solenoid, 12 volt, off the harness. Fires up every time. Only thing that stayed, 6 volt starter. I did lose the look of the original gauges, but honestly, they were 68 years old. These are the Ford gauges from Autometer, so I kept that Ford look. So, thanks for stopping and checking in. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Thoughts, comments, questions, let me know. Thanks.